Title: Ukraine-Russia conflict, not a standstill, but boy, the counteroffensive is a tough cookie. TLDR, think this is just another stalemate in the geopolitical theater? Think again. The Ukraine-Russia conflict is more like a tug-of-war, with lead weights. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan concedes that the counteroffensive isn't exactly a walk in the park. Ever sat down to watch a chess match and wondered why it's dragging on forever? Well, apparently, international conflicts can feel a bit like that. The Ukraine-Russia conflict, however, is not your everyday stalemate, folks. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan insists it's not at a standstill, though the counteroffensive is, let's say, challenging. Sure, we've seen our share of conflicts, and yes, many of them tend to become protracted games of waiting and seeing, with both sides seemingly frozen in an eternal game of rock, paper, scissors. But not this time. The situation here is quite dynamic, with one side pushing, the other side pulling, making it look like the world's most intense game of tug-of-war. But with a twist. The rope. Well, it's more like a heavy chain. So, if it's not a stalemate, what exactly is it? Well, it's what Sullivan refers to as a hard-going counteroffensive. For those not familiar with military jargon, that's essentially code for tougher than trying to explain Bitcoin to your grandparents. Sullivan did, however, make it clear that the U.S. commitment to Ukraine's independence and sovereignty isn't just about throwing around big words in a serious tone. They're in it for the long haul, offering support on a variety of fronts. You know, that's like the ultimate bro move on a geopolitical scale. Of course, this whole situation leaves us with a ton of questions. Just how hard is this counteroffensive going to be? Are we talking tough cookie level hard, or finding a good movie on Netflix hard? What will the international repercussions be? And most importantly, can they wrap this up before the next season of Stranger Things? Surely, these are the questions on everyone's minds. But hey, we aren't in the business of providing recommendations or forecasts. That's a surefire way to get on the wrong side of legal eagles. So, let's cap it off with the million-dollar question. In this heavy-duty tug-of-war, who's going to end up flat on their back, and what will the fallout be? Your move, Internet.